My name's Cameron Matthews. I'm a regional organiser in the Eastern region. I've always had a passion for trade unions, and in my previous life I worked for the emergency services and I was a lay activist. So I was a branch secretary at a time, a workplace steward, and then eventually became a regional and then a national official. So I decided at the point about 4 or 5 years ago that I wanted to make that a full-time occupation. I'd always worked closely with UNISON in my previous role, and I knew what an impressive and very active trade union it was. So I made a number of applications, and fortunately I was successful, as I said, about 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm now here as a regional organiser. My previous experience as being a workplace activist fitted me very, very well for becoming a full-time regional organiser. It's taught me a lot about negotiations, about the importance of making sure that we engage with members, and also honed my skills in holding meetings and formulating proposals which we wanted to collectively bargain over. So as a regional organiser, your role is quite a large role and covers a number of different areas. An average day might involve supporting branch committees, or on other days it might involve negotiating with an employer on behalf of members. On other days it might be on a more individual basis, where you're providing individual representation on issues like grievances, disciplinaries, ill health retirements and such like, using relationships that you build with employers to negotiate the best outcomes that the members who work in public services deserve. So from a personal perspective, what I would say is really valuable about, and I find really enjoyable in my role as a regional organiser, is the material changes and improvements you make to people's working lives. And it's incredibly rewarding when you get to the end of a campaign, you've achieved an outcome that you've been working on for a long, long time, and you can see the difference that makes to people's lives. I think that's probably the thing which I find most rewarding about the role, and that's what keeps me doing what I'm doing, and yeah, I really enjoy it every single day that I come in.